Hello guys, good evening. I hope you're all having such a lovely week. Tonight we are going to pack together. We are going to pack together for Greece. I am so excited. I am off to Greece in the morning and I'm honestly so unbelievably pumped. We are having quite an aggressive heat wave in the UK this week, come out of nowhere. We've had no summer all summer and then autumn hits and we get a proper week of summer. So it's about 30, 31 degrees right now. So it is hot, and in this flat with my lovely big skylights, it just turns this whole place into a greenhouse. So I'm sweating, my hair is scraped back with 90% sweat at this point. But tonight we're going to pack together and we're going to get all organized. I'm going to share all of my packing tips and link some of my favorite packing essentials or travel essentials for when you're going away. But right now I am truly in the midst of like pure packing chaos. So I haven't technically finished work yet. I've got a few bits that I am going to need to finish off this evening. I need to get my handover notes sent out for the people that are taking over from me whilst I'm away next week. But not gonna lie, I am really starting to settle into holiday mode. So I've actually poured myself a drink. I've got myself a little beer. I've only like topped it up a little bit so that we're not being too aggressive because we have lots of productive things to do this evening. But it's time to get into that holiday spirit. But yeah, right now we are in full pre-packing chaos. So let me show you where we're at and what we're dealing with as a bit of a baseline. So right now I have got my final load of washing, which is drying in the sunshine, which is great actually, because this is one of the massive perks of working from home. I have been able to do a load of washing today. I have got some bits and pieces that I folded out here, but honestly, it got so insanely hot today. I had to lay stuff out in here. But yeah, I'm actually gonna move all of this into the living room in just a minute because I prefer to pack in there where I can like put TV on, listen to music, etc. But this is what we're dealing with. I've started to lay out my bikinis. I've started to lay out some of the gym kit that I want to take because I'd love to be able to do like a few little HIIT workouts while I'm away. I've started to pull together some of my toiletries. I've got my makeup bag and my skincare bag. And then I've got my bigger things of toiletries that's also got in like paracetamol and ibuprofen and stuff that will need like first aidy bits. I've got my jewelry cases over there. I've got some of my like shorts and skirts. And then this mess is all of the dresses that I've pulled out of my wardrobe on the hangers. Some of these need a bit of an iron, but I honestly cannot bear the thought of turning the iron on, but I will need to do that in a bit. So as you can see, we are like right at the beginning stages of this mess. I've also then out here started to lay out, you can see I've also got another wash in there. Sorry, that's very noisy. Let me shut that door. I've then also got all of my shoes laid out here that I think I'm going to want to take. So I've got my flip-flops, which are definitely a must. I do not need 3 pairs of trainers for a week in Greece, but I definitely want to take my running trainers so that I can potentially go for a run. And then I just need to decide between my New Balance and my Air Force Ones, which ones I want to take. And then I've got some sandals. You guys know how much I love these Hermes Oran Jeeps from June. And then I've also got these rock stud Jeeps from Steve Madden as well, which I love. I'm gonna take my big straw tote so that I can take that to the beach with me. And then I've just got a couple of little handbags, a slightly more floral, cute one for the evenings, and then my daytime one for when we're heading out in the day. So the slight challenge that I've got at the minute is that I don't actually have my suitcase. Cameron has my suitcase in the back of his car, and he won't be around here till later, but to be honest, I can get a lot of stuff put into packing cubes and organized pretty well before he gets here. So I'm gonna get all of that stuff into the living room, into this space, and then I'm gonna start properly organizing how many dresses I wanna take, how many shorts I wanna take, how many tops I wanna take, etc. I don't go as far as actually like taking pictures of everything when I'm away. I'm not quite that organized. I do like to take a relatively sensible view of the volume of stuff that I'm taking. Like I'm not a crazy overpacker, especially because where we're staying, we're gonna have a little washing machine. So like if I needed to wash something and wear it twice, I can do that. And I'm more than happy with that. Right, okay, let's get packing. Guys, I'm officially shutting down my laptop and this feels very monumental. A whole week off and we are saying goodbye to work. Oh my gosh. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Go on, shut down, shut down. Oh, that's it, done. Okay, so we're gonna start with dresses. I've also got my blazer just hung up there because it's just come out of the wash, so I'm just letting it dry before I iron it. But what I like to do when I'm being organised is hang up all of my dresses, so I've got a good view of what dresses I want, because to be honest, I don't need to take them all, and even this is not all of them. I just pulled out a selection. So I've got a couple of short ones. I should probably like group them together, and then a decent number of long ones. I absolutely love this Free People dress. It's made of this vintage fabric, which is honestly so delicate, but it means it's really lightweight and so pretty. You may have seen me wear this a couple of times if you've seen some of my other summer vlogs, but I absolutely love it. So I'm definitely taking this one because it's also such a good beach cover up. I also really love this dress. Again, it's another short one. Another Free People one, obviously, but it's white. Who doesn't love a short white dress? And actually, it's probably one of my only little white dresses, and I just think you have to take one of those when you go on holiday, especially to Greece. And then my final little dress that I think I'll take is this pink one. This is my favourite dress, probably of all of them ever. It's Abercrombie. It's so cute, and it's literally like the most flattering fit ever. I think Abercrombie sometimes just hit it so on the nose with making really flattering fits. So I think actually I can make a pretty certain decision that all of the short dresses I've got up here I am going to take. So it's going to be a case of then just whittling down the longer ones, which I find quite hard. Sorry for that helicopter. There is a helicopter going overhead, obviously trying to like find someone or film something. Living in London means there is just always very noisy planes and helicopters overhead, and sometimes they stay for ages if they're circulating somewhere nearby. Anyway, starting to look at some of the longer dresses that I've got. So I've got this one, which just makes me feel like I'm in my most Mamma Mia era. I love it so much. It's H&M, and I just think the little pretty purple flowers are so delicate. Again, this one isn't lined at all, which can mean it's a tiny bit see-through, but honestly, for holiday, I love it because it means it's super lightweight, and I can chuck it on after a day at the beach, but I can also wear it out in the evening with just some sandals, and it just, oh, gorgeous. This dress, again, so Greek, I find, and I just love it so much. I think the crochet detail is so lovely. It's also got this extra poof at the bottom, which I think is really lovely, so I kind of want to take that. I'm obviously taking my Free People dress. I don't know how to give you the best view of what this actually looks like, but it's really strappy. The back is absolutely stunning. Oh, I've just pulled it down. Go and watch my Paris vlog if you want to see it on, or wait for next week's vlog because I'm going to definitely be wearing this when I'm away, but 100% taking that one. And then this dress is relatively new, also from Free People, and I think this top is so pretty. Like, look at that detail, and it's got this lovely little scallop top as well. It's also strapless, and one of my only strapless dresses, and the detail is also at the bottom of the dress, so not gonna lie, probably gonna have to take that. And then this is also Free People. Can you tell there's a bit of a theme here? I just think Free People are the best for summer clothes. This is a maxi skirt. Again, I just think super fun and super perfect for holidays. I can just wear a bikini top and chuck this on and jump on the back of my scooter and shoot around the island, and I'm so excited. So, well, what do we think? I think, really, they're all coming. I haven't whittled that down one bit. Okay, for dinner, I'm just gonna have something like super simple because I need to eat everything that I can out of the fridge before we go away tomorrow. We fly at like 12:30, something like that. So I need to leave here at about 9. So not too bad. I don't have one of those crazy 5 AM wake ups for a trip, although I do kind of love those in a way because they're quite fun to feel like you're off on an adventure. Anyway, I'm gonna have the second half of this spinach and ricotta ravioli packet. I've got some leftover tender stem broccoli. I've also got a leftover one of those like easy tomato sauces that's like pre-made and fresh, which is great. So I think I'm literally just gonna have that with a bit of cheese on top, and that'll do me very nicely. I have some like chickpeas that I need to use up as well, but I'm not really sure that chickpeas go with this. Maybe I'll make some breakfast in the morning. I'll do like some garlicky chickpeas and mushrooms on toast or something. Not sure. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Not the prettiest at all. I've actually got so much broccoli under there because there's not as much pasta as I thought. There's only about 5 pieces. So I've got a lot of broccoli under there. Didn't bother with the chickpeas, but that literally took 5 minutes to make. So I'm going to sit here quickly, watch an episode of Arrested Development, and then we will deal with all of this chaos and get it put into my packing cubes, which I've now got out because if you didn't know already, guys, packing cubes are the key to making all of this fit in a relatively small suitcase. But first, some dinner. Okay. Whew, time to start getting some of this stuff into my packing cubes. If you don't already use packing cubes when you go away, honestly, I can't recommend it so much. They're so affordable and you just use them every single time. It's one of those things that just is not a waste of money. I got these from Amazon. They're literally the Amazon Basics range ones. And I got them in black as well, just so that like, I think sometimes just when you get cream stuff, it ends up looking a bit grubby, doesn't it? So I've got this one larger section that I'm going to use for putting all of my dresses in because that's like the bulkiest stuff that I've got. And then I've got 4 in total. My other one must be up there somewhere. But then I've got these 2 other ones. So I put in here all of my like t-shirts and shorts and little skirts and things like that because again, like tank tops and shirts, they're just don't take up as much space. So that's like kind of the medium size one. And then I use this smaller one to put my bikinis and all of my gym kit in. And then there's another medium one kicking around here somewhere, which I then basically put all of my pajamas, socks, underwear, everything like that in because I always end up taking like more socks than I need, more underwear than I need because there's nothing more annoying than going away on the last night realising that you like don't have enough. And somehow, no matter how many I pack, that always ends up being the case. So I'm actually going to start with like my tops and shorts and things like that because I've got those right here. So let's go through what I'm planning to take for this section. So I think I'm just going to take 3 pairs of shorts with me. I've got this pair that are from Zara. They're like super baggy and loose and just good for throwing on over a bikini or just chucking on super casually when we're popping into town to get food. And then I've got 1 pair of these paper bag shorts from Mango. They're so comfy, so easy to wear and quite flattering as well because they've got like a tie so you can kind of cinch them in as much as you need. I'm gonna take those. And then my final pair, which is my favorite pair, are these Abercrombie. I'm pretty sure these are the Curve Love. Yeah, Curve Love Abercrombie. Oh, if you've got a slightly bigger bum or slightly bigger legs, Curve Love Abercrombie, there's literally just nothing like it. So I'm gonna take these, and these are the Dad Short High Rise, and I could not recommend them more, but I know that summer is kind of over now. But if you wanted to shop some of the sales for next summer, or if you've got any trips coming up in the winter for some sun, highly, highly recommend the Dad Short High Rise from Abercrombie. So I'm just going to take those 3 pairs of shorts, and then I'm actually just going to take 1 skirt because, as you can see, I have so many dresses, I don't really need that many skirts. This little lilac floral one, which it's so pretty and so delicate, from All Saints, and I'm just obsessed with it. So let me know whether you guys roll or just like use packing cubes or do both, because some things I roll and some things I don't roll, and I don't know whether I should be rolling all of it. Let me know if any of you guys are like super organised packers and have a theory on whether rolling is better than just like lying flat. Okay, so then like tank top kind of things, because I just think when you're away somewhere hot, you just can't have too many tank tops. So I'm going to take this one from Abercrombie, which has such a cute crossback. It's so comfy to wear. It's quite a nice thick material, so I don't have to wear a bra with it. Love, love, love. I've had that for years now, definitely going to take that. I've also got this lilac waistcoaty linen number. Don't sleep on charity shops, guys. Honestly, I find some of my best stuff in charity shops and thrift shops. And then I've just got 1 like white tank top, which actually has like a bit of like built-in bra support, which is great because again, no need for a bra. If I can avoid taking a bra on holiday at all, I will. Heat and the sunshine, just the last thing I want to do is put on like a constricting bra. I've got this really, really cute crop number. I'll have to show you this on when I'm actually in Corfu. It's from Zara and it's super strappy and the back detail is so pretty. Again, it's linen, So much of my summer clothes are linen because you just can't have too much breathable linen when you go away, especially to Greece. And then I've got a bright pink tank top as well, and then just like a plain grey, like very normal tank top. Those will all get packed in with the shorts. Then if I show you, as you can see here, very neatly, I've got all of my shorts that fit in on one side, and then all of my little tank tops that fit in the other. And that is that section, which I will then zip up very skillfully with one hand apparently. Oh, so that is that section all done and packed. And when you get there, it just makes it so easy to unpack. There's even a little handle if you needed it. So that's that. Okay, now let's move on to dresses and get the big one filled. Tell you a little bit more about where we're going because oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So we are going to Greece. We're actually going to Corfu. Now you guys may have seen my Corfu vlog from last year and it feels like such a full circle moment. When I was in Corfu last year, it was like my first solo single trip after my pretty big breakup that had happened in the April before, and I went to Corfu in June. And I did my June monthly reset video from Corfu. I haven't actually gone back to watch those videos. It just feels like a completely different lifetime ago. And I actually matched on Hinge with Cameron because that's how we met on Hinge whilst I was in Corfu. And it was just like such an empowering time for me to feel totally independent. My parents came out for a couple of days at the end, which was so nice. But mostly it was like a really independent, empowering trip for me to just travel on my own for the first time. Anyway, it's so cool to be going back with Cameron. We are not going to Corfu mainland. Well, we're flying into Corfu mainland and then we are getting a ferry over to Paxos, which is this tiny island off the coast of Corfu. There's not that many cars there. It's very small. It takes like half an hour, I think, to drive from one end of the island to the other. We've got a gorgeous Airbnb, which I'm so excited to show you. And we're gonna get a quad bike or a scooter and just explore the island, get a boat out for the day, explore all the caves around the island and just eat good food, load up on tzatziki and feta and just, oh, I'm so unbelievably excited. Okay, so that is my dresses packed. And see that I've still got that one with the purple flowers up there. I'm not sure I'm gonna take it because I think I wanna take this one instead. I'm going to pack this one and I'm going to think about the H&M one. I'm going to think about it. Let me know if you think I've made a massive mistake by not prioritising packing it. Easy! Perfect. Okay. Okay, Cameron has finally arrived with my suitcase, so I can actually pack. We now need to get all of this stuff in here. I was never able to find that fourth packing cube, so we've only got 3, but I'm also now thinking that I didn't have a very big suitcase. Cameron's suitcase is bigger than mine.
It's empty.
It's not empty.
It's empty.
It's not empty. His suitcase is full. And I am now going to have to somehow fit all of this stuff that I usually put in a much bigger one because, yeah, I forgot that I brought a small one because I figured we're going to be on ferries, we're going to be on the back of our little scooter, quad bike, ATV thing. So I thought a massive suitcase probably wouldn't be the right thing, but then somehow all of this needs to fit. So anyway, right, let me talk you through some of my main packing tips. You always want to have the heaviest stuff at the bottom of the suitcase so that when you pick it up, all the heavy stuff doesn't crush your clothes and make more wrinkly. So you want shoes and toiletries and all the stuff that's slightly heavier in the base at the bottom. Oh, the suitcase is too full. I can already tell. Right. One of Cameron's favourite travel things is he's got these little like tube things for travel liquids, and he has like decants his big, oh look, he's got different colours, and you decant his big like face washes and moisturisers and stuff like that into these little tubes. We doesn't have to bring the whole thing.
And they're really good because they're under 100 mils per each one, so you're guaranteed.
There you
this
go.
can go through hand luggage.
Definitely goes through hand luggage if you only take hand luggage. We're not just taking hand luggage, but it is a space saver, so you don't have to take the whole tube. There you go.
I packed a gym towel.
You packed a gym towel?
That's how much excess space I have.
Have you got a beach towel?
Yeah. But like this is a small, in case I get sweaty doing gym. Just see the kind of space I was working with. So that can come out, right? So you give me some things that are more valuable to the trip than that.
You have to see this man's setup over here. It's just ridiculous. He's got beach towels, he's got his beer, he's got his gym towels.
In case you need to go to the gym.
He's got a yoga mat.
We're going to Love Island.
He's got a yoga mat.
Love Island, and he makes sure
Shut up, Cameron.
that I'm fit enough.
Is that you trying to do a British accent?
No.
He's got a gym towel, a yoga mat, sorry. And all I'm trying to take are my dresses, but I've got a little suitcase.
Give me one square. One of those little squares will fit here.
What, a packing cube?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah. That one there, yeah, that'll fit here.
It's time to see if we can get this shut.
Yeah.
We'll try my side first, no?
Yeah, but let's just get it.
Thank you.
Quick, lift it so it doesn't break.
Hell yeah! I'm sad I haven't packed my little heels though. Or my snorkel.
You can wear them.
Look at that.
Your shoes?
A packed suitcase. Okay, so we've got a suitcase packed, which is pretty good. And now it's hand luggage. So, I'm gonna take my raffia tote bag. This is also from Abercrombie. We love Abercrombie. And this is great for the beach, so I'm just gonna take it to my hand luggage bag as well. I got a GoPro for my birthday, which is so exciting. So I'm very, very excited to get so much cool footage of our trip with this. And I'm gonna take that in my hand luggage just because it's super valuable. I'll also put my laptop in here as soon as I've finished with it at the end of the day. I'm also gonna pack some games. So I love backgammon, so I've got backgammon. And then, anyway, I've got a pack of cards. We've got a pack of cards and backgammon, which will do just fine. I can't remember the last time I told you what I was reading, but I'm reading Lessons in Chemistry, and I was reading this book when I went to South Africa. So that just shows you how often I read. But a beach holiday is actually where I read, and I usually try and burn through at least one book on a beach holiday. So I'm hoping I can get that whole book read because I wasn't very far through it. I was only probably about 20% of the way through it. And I was really enjoying it, and I do really recommend it even though I haven't got the whole way through. So I'm gonna finish reading Lessons in Chemistry, but this needs a charge. Okay, to-do list. Okay, add to the to-do list, Kindle charger. Perfect. And then I've also got in here my AirPods, so I've got my headphones with me, and I've got my laptop charger, and then obviously like my wallet, my passport, everything else goes in here as well. I will also pack a notebook, can't go anywhere without one. And then I just need to find a sunglasses case to take my sunglasses with me. So I think I'm gonna pack the ones that I've got on the top of my head, which are my little cute round ones from Mango. And then I'm also gonna take my slightly square cat eye ones from Mango as well. Mango sunglasses are excellent. And then I've got my Ray-Bans, which I love, but Cameron wears the same ones, so sometimes we do look like we're twinning a bit too hard if we're both in the same sunglasses. But I'm gonna take them because they're the best quality ones, as it were. I know you're doing the bins. Oh, he's taking the bins out. What an angel. Well, that is the rest of the stuff that I need to do this evening, guys. So guys, we've officially got my hand luggage packed. We have got my suitcase packed. I can't believe we managed to fit it all in. Poor Cameron's now actually slightly further behind. His is now not shut. He has started to take the bins out. I need to get the rest of this laundry down. This is stuff that I'm not taking with me, just so that everything is all clean and tidy, and there's just a few bits that need sorting out in here. It is one of my absolutely non-negotiables to go away and leave a very tidy home, so you've got a tidy one to come back with, and we've still got a load of house viewings happening, so this place needs to be as immaculate as possible when we leave, so that everyone loves it when they come and visit. Okay guys, you can probably hear that very loud aircon unit. I have aircon in here, thank goodness. So I'm so ready to spend the rest of my evening in my bedroom. I'm going to jump in the shower. I am so sweaty, But I think that is everything packed. I've got my hand luggage done, I've got my main suitcase done. That is everything I'm going to be taking with me. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I absolutely love watching Pack With Me's when I'm about to go away and I'm about to go on holiday. I've been watching so many this evening and throughout the day when I've had little breaks from work. They get me so pumped. So if you are also watching this because you're going away, have the very best time. Otherwise, guys, I will see you next week from Greece, which makes me so excited. Right, it is time for me to help Cameron finish tidying this place up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.